Ironic. Ironic.
What is going on? My favorite people, we here again. Games keep rocking, games keep rolling. How you feeling, everybody in the chat? It's a great Saturday, and we still got to settle a game tonight. I see my boy Kyle Wu up in here. I see my boy Sean Justice getting the 100 TPA. ATW coming through. X-Ray Bird. I see my boy Riddell up in there. Ryan Davis. Gina the Cleaner Buckley. And the big homie Agent T15 doing his thing. I see y'all up in here. What's going on, everybody? It's another game here in the USFA. Week number 8. Should be a fun ride as always. Thank you so much for spending a little time with me. Ryan the Diamond Davis. Sorry about that. I got a 10 stream out of 10 stream stretch right there. You know what I'm saying? Got a record doing my thing. What's going on, everybody? What game are you using to sim? We are using Madden 22 modded version with our own teams up in here. But shout out to the big homies again. We got everything rolling up in here. It's going to be Huntington Beach at St. Louis. Should be a fun ride as always. We got 7-0 versus 0-7. St. Louis trying to put that first blemish there on the Voyagers record. It'll be the first time they would lose if that was the case since season 8. And Huntington Beach, you already know how good they are. They said they're going to keep on winning as long as they keep on being great. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. I know y'all been waiting for a little bit. I'm gonna hit that play game button and we're gonna get this thing rolling soon. Let's get into it. The prediction I am putting up now as it is rolling. We are underway here. I'll put it on for 15 minutes. Sure, why not? And it's gonna go ahead and flip over as the return is there by St. Louis. I'll go ahead and flip in a second as soon as I can find the right ticker. There you go. And we are underway. Let's go ahead and do it. As I got the wrong sound on, of course. There you go. As we see a big pass there across the middle there by Paris Glass getting the reception. It's going to be first and 10 coming up. How's everyone doing? Tom Riddell supporting his former quarterback. Got him 5 wins last season, but they got a new man at the helm that got him 6 up so far this season, as Paris Glass is going to get a second catch. It's going to be 2nd and 4. T. Knight and Gina the Cleaner Buckley waiting all day for this game. They said they ready to go. Right now, the defense needs to tighten up a little bit. St. Louis on the move here. Preston Dotson at the top left of your screen. He's looking to get something cooking. Going to look left side of that's incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Third and 4 coming up. Jim Carr with the big drop back, looking right side and almost picked off. As X-Pac says, I'm not the one to test. I'm trying to tell you, I've been doing this since season 7. And I'm still pretty good in this league. Huntington Beach, they're going to get the football back real soon. Sean Justice down there saying the dream off to a bad start. I should say. As this one is going to barely bounce inside the end zone. I thought it was going to cut out of bounds, but Huntington Beach does get the stop. They'll start at the 20. Ryan Davis says he's debuting a new offense. He says he's ready to go. Let's see what it looks like. Tyler Deathridge, as he says, I ain't got time for this. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. as he moves Ryan Davis around, and they're going to fake the handoff here. The blitz doesn't get home, and they left the man right open, and there goes Ryan. The Diamond Davis barely getting his shoestrings pulled right there to bring him down. Already a gain of 39. And I'm not sure what that defensive player was doing. He was not even going towards the quarterback. Handoff here, pushing forward. There goes Howard, who's going to get past the 35. A gain of 7. Huntington Beach on the move already inside St. Louis territory. Getting that giveaway, someone just won 50 TPE yesterday, or last night I should say, as they're going to try the ground game again. Decent blocking there for Tim Carlson, who's going to pick up 2, and now it's a 3rd down and short situation. Yours truly, my boy Vaughn Carlton. Shout out to Vaughn Carlton. And he said he's back. He says he's trying to do it again if y'all gonna sleep on him. So y'all better get in that giveaway exclamation point USFA as they tried to hand off, and Tim Carlson will pick it up for a gain of 3. Sorry, a gain of was it 3? You know what I mean? He getting a good gain there, a first down play. I must have been a part of this league at one time. Yeah, it looks like you have, because it didn't pop up as like a new chatter. As we see Caleb Howard pushing forward close to the red zone. What's going on, Roger? What's happening? Yeah, you must have been here maybe when we were still doing Axis, but we moved to Madden with the joining up of the ECFL. Not sure if you're in that league. But there are collegiate affiliates. We'll talk about them in a little bit, as Tim Carlson's going to push forward for his 3rd carry. 3rd and short coming up, as they're moving towards more of a dual type of setup here with the halfbacks. You said you was a long time ago. Yeah, true. Well, happy that you're back. Make sure you come back and stay this time around. You know what I'm saying? Crazy games all the time, as we see Agent T15 right side and caught. And there goes Earl the Pearl Flint, getting down to the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Yeah, we upgraded since then. That was back in season 6 was the last season we officially used Axis. Speaking of which, number 6 getting the catch right there, right? But we upgraded a little bit. We did some modding. Now the game is looking better than ever has been, as we see the pass to the right side. That's incomplete. Tyler Deathridge's first incompletion of the game. Short drop back, right side and caught. There goes Eric. Slam. Duncan. Huntington Beach on the board already, and they made it look way too easy. 6-0. Kick is going to be up here, and it's going to be good. 7-0 is your score. HBV trying to go 2 straight seasons undefeated, and they're on the right path to make that happen. You said I might need to get back in when you open up for new players. It was open for a little bit. You came just a little too late. We just closed up the roster, so if you was to make a player now, you'll be injected into the draft picks, so the lottery picks. Well, not the lottery, but just you'll be drafted. Let's just say that. Just like a high school roster versus 2019 LSU. Well, St. Louis has been playing with some heart for sure. they've had a few games where they honestly could have won, but just couldn't close it out. Their issue is playing a full game like most of the teams that are kind of in the lower tier of the totem pole. They've gotten close a good amount of times. I'd say around like 3 to 4 games this season. Like they've had at least a chance going into the fourth. They just couldn't get that offense rolling. I put all my chips on St. Louis, and I'm sure the rest of the crew that is watching is looking at you crazy as we're going to see him throw on the run, and that's going to be incomplete as X-Pac says no to that, trying to fit that one to Jamal Allen. But he's hoping for a big payday. They said that the winless St. Louis Archers is going to pull the upset. Going to send Allen in motion. Going to fake him on a jet sweep. And the defense stands tall. Coming through with the sack. And there goes Ozzie Sash. The backup strong safety putting in some work. He's wanted to get some stats too on the season. 3rd and 18 coming up. And now St. Louis going to have to go the length of the field if they want to pick this up. He said, I'm a little crazy, though. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. As we're going to see Jim Carr settle in the pocket, throws it short to his halfback. Looking to try to make a play, and he's going to avoid the tackle there by Preston Dotson. He was like, nah, I ain't trying to take that hit. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm just going to see what happens and keep it moving. But it's going to be 4th and 8. Huntington Beach's defense stands tall again. I built this defense to stop Namey, and they haven't ran it once. That is unfortunate, but hey, you never know what happens until it happens, and we're going to see the return. There goes Mr. Davis with the great return all the way down to midfield. Fresh off of a 39-yard reception on the last drive. He says he wanted to get back on there. The offense and the defense playing to near perfection here for Huntington Beach. The only thing they haven't done up to this point is to get a turnover, but right now, all on schedule. Handoff, pushing forward, and going to get to around the 45-yard line. I think for what I should have done for this game, I should have done like, will St. Louis score at least 14 points or something like that. That's what I should have did. I wasn't really thinking. I was kind of just going off the muscle. But I need to switch up my questions here for the predictions, you know, give you something a little bit different. Who knows? As we're going to see a fake of the handoff here, and he's going to launch this to the right side, and great defense there by Mr. Blunt Smoke. The defense standing tall on that play is 3rd and 5. He's going to fake the handoff here. St. Louis sends the blitz. It doesn't get home, and that's incomplete. Had a man open. Missed the mark, and the St. Louis defense gets himself a stop. Had a man open there across the middle. Krim in the chat, he says he had 2 open on that play, but Carolina says he's going to try to pin, or she's going to try to pin, but that's going into the end zone for the touchback. We're going to see Jim Carr come back onto the field, looking to get something cooking. Setting up in the I formation. Namey is back there. Going to pitch it to the right side. Looking for a pass is Namey. And he's going to get taken down. That's going to be a loss of yards there. No sack. But Zayna Bain was back there. Grunka Kong was back there. Nothing doing on that play. Trying to get a little freaky on him. But not to be. No one was open. As they go back to the I formation here. T Knight's calling for a turnover. They're going to fake the handoff. Going to launch this one away. Pressure too strong. Jim Carr essentially had no life on that one. There was a perfectly timed blitz. And now it's 3rd and 18 coming. Shotgun set. Gonna pass it here. Looking for a man. Throws it short and no one home there. So the passing attack non-existent here for St. Louis. No run game to show for it. It's going to be 4th and 18 coming. St. Louis, what positions do you need? I think the perfect answer to that will be yes. Because we're going to send this one away. And that's not shade to St. Louis either. It's just they're in the rebuilding phase of the setup here. As we're going to see another return there by Ryan Davis. Yeah, Turt's the team owner of St. Louis. Had his best chances of potentially winning the championship, and then now they're getting to the point where the draft classes are going to be extremely huge coming up for the next 2 seasons. So they're going to try to see if they could do something here, and that's going to be a stop, more than likely a hold there on the right side. It's actually going to be a hold by Ansel Tavian. And they're going to go ahead and send this one. It's 1st and 20 coming. Another motion here. They're going to try the ground game. Here comes Carlson, who's going to push forward past the 40 and get nowhere. Hey, this your book. As they're going to go with the shotgun here. Man coverage all the way through. And they're going to try the ground game, see if they can cut up. And that's not going to get them too much there. 3rd and 14 coming up. Third and 14 coming up. Going to pass it again, looking for a man. Going to go ahead and go deep again. Double coverage and picked off. It's going to be 420. Blunt smoke. And you could call that an arm punt if you like, but that's going to be a turnover nonetheless. St. Louis back on offense here. They said they're going to try to turn it up here. Ben Blazin here in motion, looking for a man, and throws it to him, and he's going to get stuck by Gina to clean up Buckley. 2nd and 5 coming. He definitely says he trusts his wide receivers to make the play. They didn't make the play. The double coverage proved to be too much there for sure. 2nd and 5 though, regardless. Hey, just because you change the trade don't mean that crazy things can't happen. Don't forget what the sim we're using as we're going to throw this one away. And it's going to be 3rd and 5. The sim will sim. Ben Blazin back in motion. Gonna look for a man short and caught. There goes Blazin. Gonna push forward and drag a man past the 40. The former Snow Devil making it happen there. Ben Blazin doing his thing. The new feature wide receiver here in St. Louis until they eventually draft a replacement. Not a replacement, but an addition. He just shoved off T. Knight there. I don't know if y'all seen that. A pretty strong play there from the former Anchorage Snow Devil. As we're going to see the handoff, and Gina's just like, nah. As we're going to go ahead and close out quarter numero uno. Let's get back into it. Throw your twos up. Sim God rained down on me is what Mr. Howard said. And we're going to see a fake of the handoff here, looking and throws it short. It's going to be caught. And once again, the linebackers here for Huntington Beach just saying no sirree. T Knight there with the sideline to sideline play. 3rd and 13 coming up. Jana the Cleaner Buckley said, nah, cuz that ain't it. That ain't it, Pippin. Looking for a man. Here comes Jim Carr moving around, and there it goes. Gronky Kong. I ain't say that in a while like that. I need to start saying it a little bit more. But it's 4th and 20. And St. Louis is going to have to give it right back here to Huntington Beach. Sending this one away is Daniel Carlstown. Here comes Ryan Davis again, pushing forward and getting close to the 30. They'll mark him at the 29. It's going to be 1st and 10 again. Let's see what HBV can do. Offense coming onto the field, fresh off of an INT. Blazer, my former college teammate, we got beef now as they're going to try to carry it to the outside, and Bradford Dexter II was right there to make the tackle, his first of the game. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know how the game is rolling. It's looking pretty good on my side, so I think it should be good for y'all as well. 2nd and 12 here. They're going to try the ground game, looking for a lane. And once again, the linebackers here of St. Louis trying to step up a little bit. Now it's going to be a 3rd and long situation here. St. Louis looking to take them down. Going to pass the left side and caught, and there goes Howard. A juke move gets him past the 45. Putting him out in the slot a little bit. He says he could run a little receiver too. Put me out there. You see the little and hit them with that catch, made him look silly. Tyler Dethridge. Gonna fake the handoff here. They send a corner blitz, looking that same way, and wide open. It's gonna be Ryan Davis taking the top off the defense. Gum Arabic just a step slow, and Ryan Davis just showing off. He says no more drops this season. He says he could do it one-handed. Gum Arabic, it has 90 speed, so he's not just some Bubba Gump here. Looking right side and caught, and there it goes. The first catch of the day for Carlton Banks, and he's going to score again on the season. He says he's trying to catch up to his teammates in receiving touchdowns. They're both up top there with Earl Flint and Ryan Davis, both in the top 5. He says, I got to get my stats too. Stop playing with me. And Huntington Beach will make this a 2-score game. Kick is up, kick is good. 14-0 is your score. And this is a similar setup that we've seen from St. Louis all season long, with the slow starts. The defense playing valiantly, but it's just those 1 and 2 instances that kind of messes it all up. Make sure you get into the giveaway if you haven't already. ! USFA. And yes, that is code for me saying do it anyway, just so you can help with more chatter in the setup. That's what I'd be saying. So if you hear me put in it just in case, that way we could get more people up in here. You've seen people coming in. Got to keep the engagement up, you know what I'm saying? And like I was saying to Caboose and everything like that, we have 12 teams. If 3 people from every team can commit to watch every stream, we could have at least 30 plus people every single stream. it's definitely doable, and every team has active users, so it's up to you guys to help us grow. As we see a handoff, and the Gina Buckley is like, nah, that's still not it. Who just scored? That was Carlton Banks there with the wide reception touchdown. It was like a 3-yard touchdown. At formation here, St. Louis trying to implement a run game a little bit. They're going to send Blaze in, going to fake the handoff, and the play fake works. The pass to the right side is caught, so they'll make the third down a little bit easier there. Body McBotterson doing his thing. 3rd and 6 coming up. Passing it. No, he's going to take off to run. Going with the quarterback draw. Not sure if that was the right play. I'm not even going to lie to you. Interesting. 4th and 5 coming up. Maybe that was supposed to be big home and McNamerson back there, and they'll try and do a wildcat. I don't know. That ain't it though. I'm not even going to lie to you. Sending this one away is Carlstown, and that's about as easy of a 3rd down as you can have on defense. As we're going to see Ryan Davis get stuck right at the end of it by Brock Blazer. Hope he's all right. 1st and 10 coming. Yeah, I think the Argents are just opening up the kitchen sink early. I'm not sure if a quarterback draw on like a 3rd and 1. I mean, yeah, I could probably see that for sure. But on 3rd and 5, I don't know about that, as we're going to see Caleb Howard get his 30th rushing yard of the game. It's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. Might be a slow day for the defensive players here for Huntington Beach if they keep on getting these quick stops. Passing it again, looking for a man left side. It's going to be caught. There goes Banks again. A spin move and gets dragged out of bounds, trying to avoid the second player. But it's going to be 1st and 10 regardless. Carlton Banks doing his thing. Good job staying in bounds as well. Faked out that one dude, but there was already a secondary archer ready to make something happen. It's going to be 1st and 10. They're going to send Ansel Tavian in motion. They're going to hand it off, looking for a hold. There goes Carlson, who's going to get dragged down by Garrett Hart, the free safety. 2nd and 6 coming. Handoff, pushing forward, and he's going to get set back. Good tackle there by Orlando Wolfgang. 3rd and short coming again, as Huntington Beach is more focused on working the clock a little bit in their favor. Another motion here, maybe another stretch. No, it's going to be a handoff here, finding a hole, and there goes Tim Carlson doing it again. For as much as the strong and weak eye formations have been coming, they've been pushing up with positive yardage. It looks like a more traditional book from what I'm seeing up to this point. They're going to try the handoff again and finding a hole. His big homie Caleb Howard getting over 40 yards rushing now. 2nd and 3 coming up, just working the clock in their favor. Right now, St. Louis having issues with slowing this offense down. Delayed handoff. No, it's a fake. Here comes Deathridge launching it left side. Going to be incomplete. Punched out there by Gum Arabic. He says, look, you got me on that one play, but I'm still here. you better make sure you hang on to that football, and they're more than likely going to call that yet another drop there from Davis. Single back, and they're going to fake the handoff again. Going to go short. There goes the tight end. Eric Duncan went with a tight end screen. Is that what that was? Interesting. It worked out for sure. We got to see that play in the replay. Yeah, went with the block, and then the defensive player right there went the wrong way, didn't go after the ball, and that was an easy bucket. 91 catching traffic. Dude can't catch nothing. Do better. Looking for a handoff again is Davis, and getting past the 25-yard line. I believe that'll have him over 50 yards rushing, or close to it. I told you, these secondaries ain't no joke, especially if they got the speed to catch up with you. They're relentless. You don't see that many jump balls, but when they do, they're pretty cool, as we're going to see a pass there to Duncan, trying to get back in that tight end of the year race. Right now, the top two dogs, in my opinion, are Vic Dotson and Keenan Kurt. They're both fighting. And up to this point, they both had solid games this week, so they're both going to be fighting. 1st and 10, passing it, looking right side and caught, pushing forward, and two archers there to make the play. Eric Duncan with another catch on the game. Yeah, Rooks isn't bad. I have to check his stats, but I knew in regards to like catching and like yards and touchdowns, I believe the top two are Vic and Curtis. We're going to see another pass. There goes Duncan. Getting close to the first, might be a little short. They're going to mark it 3rd and inches. I'd probably say Rooks is number 3. I'd probably say Rooks is 3, if not 3. We could probably interchange 3 and 4 in regards to the tight end position. Caleb Howard right there, single back. Beasley's doing great. Yes, right side is caught again, and he's a little short of the touchdown, but that's going to make it 1st and goal. Securing the catch just to make sure that the drive stays alive. 41 seconds, and they do stop the clock. Yeah, Beasley is dope. I like Joe Beasley's game. A little bit inconsistent. Guadiana, yeah, he's up there too. The tight end position is fun, as they're going to try the full back and Tavian for the touchdown. Easy buckets there for the Voyagers, and they're going to make it 20-0. Darren Guadiana, and an extra point away will force St. Louis to pass the sticks, and we'll have to restart the game. Huntington Beach will take the loss, and we'll move on to the 2 games tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's Dusty Rooks right there. Well, the 2 touchdowns is going to hurt him for sure, if that's the case. I don't know if he had one. Did he have one this past game? On the first game of the week? I'm not sure if he did. I don't remember. But overall, it's still a very good stat line there for sure. Still got a good amount of games left too. We're only in week 8. He's almost on pace for a 1,000-yard season. I think that's kind of the standard there for the tight end spot. If you don't crack 1,000 yards, chances are you're not going to win the tight end of the year award. We're going to see the return, and what a hit there from T. Knight. T. Knight, if you're still with me, I need a nickname for you as well. Do you have a nickname? I would use TK, but I already do that for Tim Carlson, TK39, so I need to find another one for you. But regardless of that, it's going to be 1st and 10, 36 seconds. St. Louis with 3 timeouts. Going to look for the pass here. Going to throw this right side. It's going to be caught. Actually, I take that back. That's incomplete. Need out of the hands of Harris Glass. right side and caught a jumping pass or a jumping catch there, but Preston Dotson not allowing anything like that happening. T to flee. Nah, kind of weak. You could do better. I've seen better from you, Ryan. 3rd and 11, though. Huntington Beach trying to get it off the field. And they're going to hand it off this time, and they'll actually run the football again. So 2 straight 3rd downs here from St. Louis. Very interesting play calls on offense. That's not going to get it done. What's going on, Turks? How you feeling? Sending this one away. Back to Ryan Davis, looking for the return. Sheds off one man to keep it moving and rolls over to get to around the 45-yard line. And now Huntington Beach has a chance potentially to get down the field. If they can find a play worth 20 yards or so, that's field goal range technically. They're going to try to pass here, looking for a man. Right side, going to be caught. And he does get out of bounds. So, definitely a great job there from Duncan. 6 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown so far. They could very well do one more play. See if they can move a little closer. And they do have their normal offense on. I formation coming. And they're going to try to bounce it out with the outside run. And there goes Howard spinning off, and he's going to pick up a 1st down and a whole lot more. And it looked like he slowed down a little bit. Maybe he was trying to do a little crazy juke move, see if he could get a highlight play. But Caleb Howard will take it, and Huntington Beach is back in field goal range, folks. What a run there by the big homie Caleb Howard. Going to be around a 50... I want to say a 51-yard kick there from Carolina. And that's going to be all day. And that is how the first half will close. 24-0. We're going to go ahead and send this one away. Huntington Beach getting the football right back. Fresh off of a field goal. 24-0 is your score. Going to be Earl Flint pushing forward to get past the 30. To around the 33. Solid return there, and Huntington Beach is going to start with some good field position again. Make sure you get in that jersey giveaway as well. 3K coin could get you an entry. So you got to make sure you come to the streams and build up that coin real quick. As they're going to send Howard in motion and hand it off to the big homie Tim Carlson. T the B. See, I like titanium. T to B, you're fired. Quick pitch left side, and should have been a pick 6. And Garrett Howard let it slip right through his fingers. 3rd and 7. Gonna look for a man, settles his feet, takes off to run his death rich. Gonna throw on the run and throws it straight to Garrett Hart again, who drops his 2nd. But regardless of that, St. Louis is gonna get a stop. Titanium T Knight. Okay. I was actually the Titan kind of sound a little bit cool. As we're going to see a juke move there and going to get shut down. after that return. Said T to P. Like, yeah, you're definitely fired. No workers' comp, no 2-week notice, nothing. You just get off of the set. Just get off of the set, bro. First and 10 though, regardless. Huntington Beach's defense coming onto the field. Jim Carr trying to change the ways of this offense. They're going to send a man in motion here. They're going to go ahead with the jet sweep and just sniffed out. T from 3. Or we could say T Titans. T Titans, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Just me? Just me with that one? Okay, it's all good. I'll take it. Gonna throw this left side and gonna be almost picked off by steel pads. Yeah, Teen Titans Go is trash. Yeah, I hate that one. I'm talking about the original Teen Titans from Cartoon Network when it was actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Not this TikTok version. Quick pitch and gonna be incomplete. T Knight says no to that. Titanium making it happen, and that's gonna be 4th and 11. My son named after Nightwing. I love it. Okay, so I think we found a name. Gonna send this one away to Big Homie. Gonna spin down and gets inside St. Louis territory. Ten minutes before the giveaway. So make sure you get up in there real quick. 1st and 10 coming. Stretching this right side. There goes the man. He's going to shut off one man to pick up about 2. Could have been a loss right there. Handoff here, going back to Howard, and he's going to pick up maybe another 2. Going to pick up 3, they said. 3rd and 5 coming up. As Huntington Beach gets closer and closer to the end of the game, they're going to start leaning towards the run plays. But they're in a shotgun set here. All forms of TT is great. I'm not a fan of Teen Titans Go. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Left side and caught wide open. Ryan the Diamond Davis. And I think he put that boy Gum Arabic on skates. I have to see the replay, but see exactly where he's at. See, he's nowhere near him. Actually, it could have been what's the name though? It could have been a zone that they got beat on. Who knows? Handoff here. There goes Howard with a big hole. There he is. Past the 10. Rolling to the 6. And he's 2 yards away from hitting 100. Caleb Howard says he knows what to do with the football. Just hand me the rock. Let me do my thing. And he's blossoming into a very, very huge asset here for Huntington Beach. Huntington Beach. And he only needs 2 yards. Might as well give it back to him. Nope. It's going to be a pass to the right side, and he's going to go backwards. 2nd and goal coming up. Called that man C4. Oh, wait. Did we just find one? Did we just find one? I mean, he's number 9, but that would be cool if he had number 4. That's going to be a throwaway. C4 would be sweet. Handoff again. There goes his touchdown. Century mark is secured. And he looking to try to find the next W. I think he might find it pretty soon. 30-0. And this is looking ugly here for St. Louis. Kick is up. Kick is good. Huntington Beach is just on another level. A quarter and some change away from going to 8-0. Got the doubleheader coming tomorrow, so make sure you watch out for that. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do the second Twitch stream, so I will pre-record that tonight. I already spoke with Rob JG and the big home Macau Wu, so they're going to get their strategies in tonight. I'm going to go ahead and record that. Get ready to go, you know what I'm saying? I'll still do the second to last game. I'll do that on Twitch, but the other game will be at 8:30. We'll make it a later game for that second one since we have control. Need me to hop in? Well, I wouldn't be able to run like the back end stuff. So, I mean, if you want to do the first game, that's perfectly fine. But for the second game, I have to do that on my own. Gonna look for a man here, passing middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. So you'll be able to watch your team play tomorrow night. I'll set it up for 8 o'clock. Single back set again. They're going to pass it here. They're going to send the blitz. Going to look right side and caught. Going to make the first down play. And there's number 4 right there, Annalisa Melculo. So you have to find a way to take that number from her if you're going to change that number. I need 100 more for the rushing lead and missed first 2 games. And I'm a rookie on the greatest team in league history. You're doing the thing, man. I like what I'm seeing is we're going to see Namie take off for a big game. Getting past midfield, his biggest touch of the game. Is going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, she'll be fine. She doesn't care. Okay, so hey, if he want to purchase it now, he can. I'm pretty sure there is a player number lock available if he wants to change it. Gonna pass it again, looking right side, off the helmet again, and that's going to be incomplete. Gonna send a man in motion, faking it, looking middle of the field, and overthrew his man. And he had one open with Jim Carr, but that pressure was just too ridiculous. 3rd and 10 coming. He said, I forgot to wear my HBV shirt to work today. That's a shame. Next week, I suppose. Middle field and incomplete again. Great coverage once again from this passing defense. Is going to be 4th and 10 coming. Make sure you take a picture of you wearing the shirt. You got to post it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Going to send this one away to the left side, looking for a bounce. Gonna find that bounce down to the 1-yard line. Can't do it any better. Huntington Beach is going to start deep in their own territory with this one. Handoff, pushing forward, and there goes Mr. Howard getting some more yards there. Is their first real chance of points of the night for St. Louis, and it's gone. Not quite though. Jersey going to be the next on my list. I love to hear it. Thank you so much for your much needed support. Looking for, man, right side. It's going to be caught. There goes Eric Duncan for another catch. I believe that's his 8th of the game. Yes, it is. 43 yards. Eric Slam Duncan. Taking the hand off, the blitz is getting home, and it's gonna be. Is that not a safety? Is that not a safety? I don't know how that wasn't a safety. I don't know how that wasn't a safety. They have him on the half-yard line. Maybe because of the forward progress of where the football was when he got hit. I don't know. But that is a big bounce, and Namie's going to let it roll all the way. And that he just completely flipped the field. A blunder again, fresh off of the almost safety. And St. Louis lets the ball roll. 2 weird plays there in a row. I think the ball was across the line though, but still. Just crazy. Gonna look for a man here. Protection's breaking down, taking off, and throws it away. Gonna send Allen in motion. Gonna fake the handoff 2 times. Looking for a man. Middle of the field and caught. Gonna drag a man, or a woman in this case, Gina Buckley, a couple more yards. And it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Almost pulled the game last season where we ended the game 31-2. Yeah, that's tough. Gonna be handing this one off, and he's gonna get a short gain there. Only 11 yards rushing, and granted, they lost 8 on their first attempt on the run. They tried to do a pass play with Namie, but they count those as a loss of yards, not a sack. So Namie's been held under 20 yards rushing. The defense doing its job. Gonna look for a man here. Gonna push it to the left side, and there goes Namie taking off, trying to get something going, and Preston trips up trying to make the tackle, and there goes St. Louis. Gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. We gotta see the replay. He tripped up on something. I think that was his old legs right there. He didn't know what to do. Unfortunate there for Preston, looking crazy. But St. Louis is here in field goal range, looking to get a lot more. Handoff left side, and the defense slows them down. Gonna make it 2nd and 10. Yeah, they send everyone up the middle, and they went outside, and Namie cashed out for a solid gain. Handoff here to Namie, gonna push forward, and Gene is gonna get dragged for a few yards. 3rd and 6 coming up. Yeah, that blade of grass, yo, like, it's like metal, especially with these cleats I got on, or what he has on. You know, any crazy touch just sends him off for a loop. That's unfortunate there, but it is what it is. He's still the go strong safety in my book. I don't care what no one says. Looking for a man, passing again, and then it's going to be incomplete as it hits the turf. And a lot of coverage. 4th and 6 coming up, and Ben Blazin is just in a position I don't think he should be in on the football field. I think he should get up. 4th and 6 coming, and St. Louis is going to have to settle for 3. So it looks like they will get some points more than likely. sending this one away, and it is going to be good. So St. Louis will score, and there will not be a shutout. His bro doing the downward dog mid game. That's just ridiculous. I guess you could blame Preston for giving up the points. I'll allow it this time. Going to be a return here, taking a pass to 25. But my players always seem to have like the craziest mess ups for whatever reason. Preston had the running into the the roughing the kicker. That just happened. Dropping picks. Really can't control it sometimes. Is he really worth the big contract? That's the main question. Handoff, and he's going to get slowed down to Sam Carlson. 2nd and 9 coming up, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter. Six seconds here. Will they hike it? They will hike it. Making a handoff here, looking left side, and going to be picked off. There goes Gum Arabic, take it to the 30. And that is how we're going to pause it off of that. As St. Louis says, they still ain't going to quit. No matter what you throw at us, we're going to keep on fighting. And that was on Ryan Davis as well. Just ridiculous. I'm not even going to lie to you, but shout out to the big homies at W. Shout out to the big homies at W. Use that code USFA S10 to get 10% off of each and every order that you choose to have with them. The official energy drink of the United Sim Football Association. You know how we do. Shout out to Paladin as well. If you need some software help for your business, Paladin is the way to go. You already know how we do. Sign a contract with them. Do what you need to do to get your business on the right foot. Also, shout out to the 3 affiliates that we have. We got the GSB, Gold Standard Basketball. We have Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. And we also have the big homies at the ECFL. A majority of the players you see here in this game and in the rest of the games this week, they came from the ECFL, the League College Football League. And they're going to have a big draft class coming soon, so don't miss out on it. And we'll go ahead and get into the giveaway. We dropped a 50 piece last game, so what is going to be the prize this time around? I was about to say, I thought we were going to do 50 again, not to be. We're going to go with 10 TPE this time around. And we're going to go ahead and see who is going to be the winner here. It is going back to Huntington Beach, but this time it'll be wide receiver Earl the Pearl Flint taking it down. He's going to get 10 extra TPE. I will go ahead and post that into the giveaway channel. Congratulations to Earl Flint doing his thing. And we're going to get back into the setup pretty soon. So Huntington Beach winning 2 in a row. And I'm sure you could go ahead and throw your boos out in the chat if you're not an HBV fan. It is what it is. Hey, they do what they're supposed to do. They keep on winning. And oh, my bad, Damien, you missed out. You should have just tried to do it real quick. I don't know if you just clicked it. I don't know if you just clicked into the game, but yeah, you got to get up in there earlier. So we're going to go ahead and send this out here. Wide receiver Earl Flint. Go ahead and get this out all the way early. Huntington Beach. So I'll go ahead and post that there. That way HBV can celebrate in the chat right there. They won another giveaway, and we'll go ahead and get back into it. Just give me 1 second. I'll go ahead and flip over for you. As St. Louis does have the football, I'm going to go ahead and flip it now. Sorry about that. Looking for a man again, and that's going to be incomplete. And Blake, you are late. The giveaway just happened. Looking left side and going to be caught, and Preston's going to run him down real quick. 3rd and 9 coming up. Third and 9 coming. Shotgun set, passing it, got a blocker right there, taking off to run. Is he going to try to make a play? He is going to get taken down. An easy tackle there by T. Knight. 4th and 6 coming up. And St. Louis is back in field goal range. I don't know if they'll go for it, though. They honestly need a lot more than just a field goal could do for them. Oh, they are going to go for it here. Passing it, middle of the field, and caught. First down play. Going to shut off a man and get past the 15. There goes Deshaun Richardson coming through. His first catch of the day is for 12 yards. It took him a while, but he's going to make the play there. And once again, just shred off the tackle of Preston. Missing tackles, getting tripped up on grass. I don't know what the deal is. Going to throw this one to the back of the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Bro, why did they have 4 defenders in the same zone? I don't know. I don't know, Big Pimpin'. Shotgun set. Passing it. No, it's going to be a handoff. There goes Namey. Getting close to the 10. 3rd down coming. Taking a handoff, running out of time, and T. Knight is going to mess up. Grabbing that face mask, half a distance to the goal. St. Louis got a first down for free. Who won is going to be Earl Flint. He won 10 TPE. Oh, what'd you do? Yeah, you face mask penalty on 3rd down. So you gave automatic first down to the big homies in St. Louis, looking for a handoff. It's a fake, goes for the tight end, screen cuts up his parents' glass. He's going to get tripped up as he's almost going to make the score there. A very interesting play call, and it worked out. If he had enough time to get that pass out quicker, he might have just been able to cut straight up, and that could have been a score. St. Louis trying to cut into this lead a little bit. Going to be a handoff here, finding a little bit of a hole, reaching over, and it's going to be a touchdown. St. Louis scoring off of the INT. See, if that was a tight end screen to Vic, that would have been an easy score. I was just adjusting it for him, the face mask. The kick is up, kick is good. And now they're down 21, so I'd have to assume the onside kick is coming. See if they could try to get the ball back as quick as possible, but won't surprise me if they tried the actual kickoff. T. Knight apologizing to his teammates. but this is only your 8th game, so I'm sure by the time you get to your 58th game, you won't be seeing those happening so often. So keep your head up. Still in a really good position here in HBV. Going to be returned here, taking it past the 20, and there goes Earl Flint getting past the 30. First and 10 coming up. 8.5 minutes left in the 4th. Looking like a victory for HBV. We should see a little bit more run game implemented in this offense. They do have the right of way currently. And they are going to try to hand off. There goes Howard pushing forward to the 40. Over 115 yards rushing. Ryan Davis overconfident and for good reason, saying they're just playing with we're just playing our food right now. Handoff here, looking for first. Going to pick it up is Tim Carlson, who's going to get 9 carries, 24 yards so far. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun set, first and 10 coming. Looking for a pass again. Looking for a man. Left side is going to be caught by Banks, but he's going backwards, and he'll probably pick up 1. They said he picked up nothing. Yeah, both backs are being utilized in this particular offense, so I think that is definitely a success. Seeing some deep shots, seeing some traditionalists, seeing some modernism. Second and 10 coming up. And they're going to try the handoff again, trying to stretch it, and he couldn't break that tackle there by 420 blunt smoke. A loss of 2 on the play. 3rd and 12 coming. Passing it here, looking right side, and going to be punched out of the hands of Earl Flint. 420 doing it on 2 straight plays for number 2. And St. Louis will get the stop here. Sending this one to the right side, looking for a bounce, but not that kind of bounce. That goes into the end zone for a touchback. And it's going to be first and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming. Jim Carr in the shotgun. Going to pass it here. Looking for a man right side, left side. Sorry. And it's going to be a close to a first down play. A gain of 9. Obviously, it's going to be passing setup here all the way through. Passing it here, looking for a man right side. It's going to be caught. Avoids the hit. Just takes the first down play. Only allowing 119 passing yards as this defense just relentless all the way through. Passing it left side, going to be caught. Sheds off one man, and getting close to the first down mark, a gain of 9.5. Huntington Beachmore in a prevent setup here. Passing it right side and caught. And a face mask on top of it. T Knight's gonna do it again. 2 straight drives, 2 straight not pass interference, 2 straight face mask. And that's gonna put St. Louis closer to 30 now. St. Louis right on target, trying to get something cooking. Gonna pass it here, looking right side, and gonna be almost picked off in steel pads. Not able to hang on to it. 2nd and 10 coming. The one more face mask and you become the T to P man. That's unfortunate. Looking for a man again. Gonna pass his left side and gonna be caught and fumbled and kicked out of bounds, as that was the turnover they were looking for. And honestly, I think Preston kicked it out. Honestly, I think Preston kicked it out. I'm not really sure though. I couldn't quite tell. Looking for a man again. Gonna pass this right side and gonna be picked off. There goes Preston. He says he needs to make up, and he's gonna turn up past the 30 to around the 40-yard line. Sometimes you gotta mess up a little bit to make big plays. That's a big one for Huntington Beach's defense. And we're gonna see a handoff. Caleb Howard is gonna push forward. Gonna get 120 yards rushing. Do not test that strong safety side. It's what my players do. They mess up and then they come up out of nowhere. That's kind of why they're one of the greats. Or 2 of the greats. As we're going to see 2nd and 5 coming, stretching right side. It's going to be great blocking, and he's going to use that to get to the 50. Going to be 1st and 10 coming up. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set. Huntington Beach working the clock down, and they're going to go ahead and hand it off again, and he's going to push inside the 50. Again, a 3 on the play. Ryan Davis says, let's get you 150 today. They'll have their chances. Looking like Wynn trusts this one. An interesting shotgun set. They do have big homie Tyler Deathridge back there. Going to send the tight end in motion, and they're going to hand it back off to Caleb Howard. He's going to cut around, and he's going to get close to the 1st down mark. Not quite past it. 3rd and 2 coming. And they're going to give it to Carlson, who's going to pick up the 1st. Both halfbacks getting plenty of work. A lot of rushing attempts here tonight here for Huntington Beach to make it happen. But I'd call this a successful game all the way through. One of those weird formations, yeah, right there. That was looking kind of crazy. Here's another one, I think. Gonna go ahead and pitch it to the outside. Got the blocks up front, and he's gonna pick up a couple yards there. Actually gonna pick up nothing. Haven't seen too many shotgun pitch plays to the halfback, so that's definitely something to test for sure. But it's only 40 seconds left, so we should see maybe one more play, and we could go ahead and take this one to the bridge. Going into the second half, they're going to try to the outside, going to cut around, and he's going to use that speed and pick up a lot more yards. Not going to get 150 today, but over 125. You honestly can't be too mad at that. From Caleb Howard, he's been doing his things ever since he jumped into the league. And honestly, he's doing enough to potentially go towards Pro Bowl contention. I don't know if we can actually do that, but he's been doing very well, if I do say so myself, as we go ahead and rock out with our clocks out. And the final score is going to be 31-10 in favor of the big homies in Huntington Beach. Great game there all the way around, offense, defense, making it happen. 350 yards total on offense to 201 there for St. Louis. Third down wise, 2 for 13 there from St. Louis, not winning football right there, as opposed to 9 for 14 there for a third down there for Huntington Beach. And you see right there, almost 29 minutes worth of offense, the run game percolating. That's how it goes sometimes. As we check out the stats here, Tyler Deathridge throwing 2 INTs there, along with 2 touchdowns, 17 for 27, 62% completion percentage, 189 passing yards. Jim Carr on the other side, 19 for 38, 157 receiving passing yards, 1 interception there, 50% completion, and the longest pass goes to Deathridge there with a 48-yard bomb to, I believe, by Ryan Davis. I'm pretty sure it was Ryan Davis. Caleb Howard, 24 carries, 138 yards, 1 TD, doing his thing. Damon McNamerson, 11 for 61 and a touchdown. Most of it came off of that big carry a little bit later in the game, but he sure will take it for sure. Tim Carlson, 10 for 29. Jim Carr, 2 for 4. Ansel Tavian, 1 for 1, and got the rushing touchdown. Great job there from him. Did I say Namey got a touchdown? Yeah, Namey got a touchdown. It's 11 for 61 and a touchdown. And the longest carry was the 41-yarder there by Namey. So great job there from him. Receiving wise, we'll start with St. Louis here. Paris Glass, 8 catches, 62 yards. Jamal Allen, 5 for 37. Ben Blazin, 3 for 32. Namey gets 2 for 9. Deshaun Richardson gets 1 for 12. Body, he's a bot, so not worrying about that. Drop wise, Paris Glass with 2 drops. Jamal Allen and Ben Blazin each get 1 apiece. And it looks like Paris Glass and Ben Blazin each tie with the longest catch for St. Louis with the gain of 18. On the other side, Eric Duncan leading the way, 8 catches, 43 yards and a touchdown. Carlton Banks, 4 for 19 and a touchdown. Ryan Davis, 3 for 97. Earl the Pearl Flint with 1 for 11. Caleb Howard, 1 for 19. Steel Pads had a drop, so that was kind of interesting there, right there. You know what I'm saying? Actually, let me see right here. Did I see him out there? How'd you get a drop? Was she out there? I don't know. Interesting. Longest pass though, longest reception I should say, is Ryan Davis there for 48 yards there for the big homie. As we go ahead and go into the defense, looks like T Knight, 7 tackles on the day, doing his thing. Gina Buckley and Adam Leach each getting 6 tackles, and Elisa Melculo and Preston Dotson each getting 5 tackles. X-Pac with 3, Wiley E. Coyote with 2, Steel Pads with 2, Night Stalker with 1, Ryan Davis with 1, Bryce Walker with 1, Josh Schloyer with 1, Grunker Kong with 1, Xana Bain with 1, Ozzie Sash with 1, and TJ Camden also gets 1. Tackles for loss, Gina Buckley with 2 tackles for loss. T Knight, Preston, and X-Pac and Annalisa and Xana each have 1. So a lot of hits behind the line of scrimmage there. As we see Grunky Kong, T Knight, and Ozzie Sash each get a sack. Great job for them. Preston Dotson with the sole INT of 32 yards on the return. Looking at pass deflections, T Knight and X-Pac each had 2. Wiley E. Coyote and Steel Pads each had 1. Adam Leach forced the fumble. No one recovered it. It went out of bounds. And that's all the defensive stats there. As we go ahead and check out St. Louis, Rock Blazer leading the way with 15 tackles. That's going to help the stats for sure. Christopher Baker with 8. Garrett Hart with 7, along with Wolfgang. 420 Blunt Smoke there with 6. Bradford Dexter II gets 5. Cliff Allen with 4. Gum Arabic with 4. Franklin McKinnon with 3. Jesse Label with 2. Paris Glass with 1, Daniel Carlstown with 1, and I believe Jamal Allen had another stat. We'll see him a little bit later. As we see, 420 Blunt Smoke there, 2 tackles for loss. Bradford Dexter II and Brock Blazer each getting 1. Rock Blazer with the only sack, and looks like 420 Blunt Smoke and Gum Arabic each had an INT on the game. Great job. Pass deflections, Garrett Hart had 2, and both of them should have been INTs, honestly. They had 2 drops. Jamal Allen Gun Marabic and 420 Blunt Smoke, each with a PD. No forced fumbles or anything like that for defense. So we're going to go to the special teams here. Carolina only had one field goal attempt and she knocked it through from 51 yards. And then you also have the extra points there. So that's going to be 7 points there for Carolina. Daniel Carlstown was perfect as well, bringing in 4 points. Punting wise, both of them average over 50, but I think this is a W for Carolina with that 56.7 average. Daniel had 50.5. Kick return wise, Earl DePearl Flint averaged 29.5 on the return, setting up real good field position. Gun Marabic 3 for 70. Great job there from him. Punt return wise, Ryan Davis 6 for 103. Naming McNamerson 2 for 6. As we go into the scoring summary real quick, Eric Duncan started out the scores here for Huntington Beach with the touchdown for 10 yards from number 10. Second quarter here, Carlton Banks gets his touchdown. Ansel Tavian gets a rushing touchdown. Then Carolina gets the field goal before the end of the half. Then they got Caleb Howard getting the 6-yard run there. And then Carlstown matches with the field goal. And then in the fourth quarter, Naming McNamerson punches it in from 2 yards out to pop up to be 31-10. And that is how we are going to wrap this one up here, folks. We got 2 more games here in the week, and we'll go ahead and showcase those thumbnails to you real quick. It's going to be Tacoma at Pittsburgh. That will be live on Twitch. That is going to be available for you guys to see. Can't wait to see it. Get into that giveaway for sure, and that will be the last giveaway, so make sure you watch out. And then we got the big homies here. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. And yes, so watch out for Tacoma at Pittsburgh, all ready to go. And then we'll go ahead and flip to the final game of the week. It'll be Arizona at Dallas, and this will be pre-recorded. I'm going to record it tonight to get that ready. I have to work tomorrow, so that'll be on YouTube. I'm going to put it around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so people can watch it, because we got people upset about the early games and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and work that as best as we can, and we're going to go ahead and talk to you later. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get to it.